This is the Heart of the Jungle podcast.
We're your hosts, the NRL Fanatic.
And Matty G from Speak Free.
This isn't just any West Tigers podcast.
No, this is for the most passionate,
The most diehard.
the most loyal West Tigers fans.
Welcome to the Heart of the Jungle.
Well, we are back from our trip over to New Zealand to Commbank Stadium, or as Tigers fans like to call it, the 13th wonder of the world. What a trip. What a trip.
It was amazing.
Amazing. I do apologise if I sound a bit weird today. My wisdom tooth on this side is really coming through and causing me a lot of fucking grief. And I think I know why it came through in the past week. I think it must have been all the fucking wisdom that West Tigers were teaching the New Zealand Warriors over on their home turf. And I was there and I copped that as well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking up my mouth. But anyway.
This is our 4th episode, and I was talking to Flaxy a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me that 90% of podcasts don't make it to their 4th episode. So we're officially a proper podcast now. And how ironic that we're now going up against his Parramatta Eels this Monday, and we're going to absolutely flog them. Let's go.
Let's go. It was a famous victory across the ditch in New Zealand. What a trip. It made the trip worth it. It made the trip 100% worth it. We both went over there. Man, it was your first time in Auckland?
First time leaving Australia.
First time leaving Australia.
I literally got my passport 7 weeks ago, and then got it a week before the trip. And even then, I still wasn't sure if I was going to go. But I booked my flights on like the Thursday. I booked my hotel the night before. And I'm glad I went up because we got a great dub. It wasn't even just like an average win. It was a great win.
It was, yeah, one of those wins that you think we'll probably look back on and go, that was the turning point. Mm-hmm. And I think we really showed to the NRL that we're a different team this year. We're a different club. What Benji's building is something very fucking special. Where these things that have haunted us for years, everyone brings up these records. We have a terrible record in New Zealand, we have a terrible record against the Warriors, we have this, we have that. And I just think none of that fucking matters this year. None of that shit actually matters because this team is so different to what we've seen the past 15 years. The fight they showed in this game was absolutely fucking incredible. To not only go there without your star half in Jerome Luai, star 5'8", to go over to New Zealand, it's a very hard place to go and win a game. Just because of, it is... I know it's only a 3-hour flight away, but it's the travel, it's the fact that you're not going to get that many travelling fans. I must say, shout out Tigers, because we did fucking turn one on. There was actually quite a few travelling fans, but you're not going to get that same sort of away crowd that you get elsewhere. So it is very hostile. Like, it's a very hostile crowd to go there and perform in front of. And because of that hostile crowd, a lot of the time your decisions aren't going to go your fucking way either. And I think that was very evident throughout the whole game. But yeah, wow. Just they had everything going against them. Everything going against them. And they just rose to the occasion and never took the foot off the gas.
No.
Right until the end.
Yeah.
Still scoring tries right at the end.
Yeah, so we'll talk about our trip as a whole. So I also didn't have my game ticket until like the night before, or 2 nights before. And
you did get the final one in that bay.
I got the final one on the top bay. Other than that, there was only like a couple seats down the end or something. And so yeah, I wasn't in the away bay with the other Tigers fans. I was up higher. Not a single Tigers fan inside. It was like, I swear there was all Warriors fans.
I must say the bay I got, there was a lot of Tigers fans actually. It was good.
So yeah, I had no one. So I was like standing up there with my sign that I couldn't even actually use. It was the Bunty Afoa sign that I spent 4 hours making. I had one person.
First of all, I do need to question your work ethic because that probably shouldn't take you 4 hours.
Each individual letter is made of cardboard.
You should have just wrote the fucking shit.
I know, I should have. But I feel like it'll look worse. It looks bad now because it's being folded. But I took 4 hours making this, and then someone commented like, how's that even take 4 hours? Every letter's individually cut. Every letter is like the right size. Getting the sizing is the big issue.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
So wait, did you make that in New Zealand?
Yes. I got into my hotel at 3 p.m.
So you hadn't cut any of the letters prior to
No,
coming?
I bought the stuff in New Zealand. I bought the poster in New Zealand.
Oh shit!
I went to a dollar shop, bought... It was actually quite cheap. I got scissors, a pen, tape, orange cardboard, black cardboard for $10.
And then you had to leave the scissors there, obviously.
Yeah, I did. But...
Can't fly with them.
No. I got to the hotel, I checked in at 3 p.m, and then didn't leave the hotel until 7 p.m, because I was literally cutting that the entire time.
Yeah, because it was 8 p.m. game over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Great
all I
trip.
did. That's how I spent my first day in New Zealand. But
At least you arrived in good weather.
yeah.
Because let me tell you, I have never seen rain like I saw in New Zealand on that fucking Thursday when we got there. Like, we were walking through the street. We're like, oh, we wanted to go get something to eat. It was like 5 o'clock, so it was like lunch. Like, we'd eaten breakfast, not lunch.
Yeah.
So it was like lunch, dinner, right? And because of the 2 hour time difference. And we're walking through, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, we should have just got an Uber and like just chosen the place, got an Uber to drop us right at the front. But we were encouraged to walk. We were given umbrellas by the hotel. Shout out Pullman Auckland. Great hotel. And these umbrellas were like fucking things of steel. Like, honestly, they were so strong. And the reason I know they were so strong is because I was walking past everyone else with their umbrellas, and they were all fucking turned inside out, breaking. I saw one guy just throw his umbrella. He just gave up. Just threw his umbrella on the ground. He was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get wet. It was like the rain was moving across the ground. Like, that's how high the winds were. That was just like literally the rain wasn't even hitting the ground. It was like being shifted across. It was like a fucking cyclone. Like, it's shit you see on like the news. And they were just like, well, I'm in Auckland. I'm like, this is happening all the time. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah, our plane like had to hover around for like a good 40 minutes before we could actually land. But yeah, got there and I was like, Jesus, this does not look good. But we still had fun. Yeah. Had a good night that night.
I didn't even know it was raining. Like, I got there the Friday and there was not a drop of rain.
Honestly,
not even a cloud in the sky.
When I woke up on that Friday morning, and the first thing I did, like, we were expecting to see more rain. I knew it was going to start to dry up towards the end of the day. That's what was predicted. So I was like, oh, it probably won't be raining actually at the game. But then we opened the, hotel room. It's so fucking dark.
Yeah.
So me and my mate opened the fucking blinds, and we were just like, it's fucking sunny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is hectic. And I just had a good omen from that point on. I was like, we're fucking winning this game, hey. I will say that I did stay in the same hotel as the Tigers. And let me tell you, it was pretty fucking cool. Like, some moments, like, when I first arrived, we got in a lift with Terrell, and he was filming the vlog.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if I'll be on it. I'm hoping so. But Terrell was like, this is one of the boys about me. And he's like,
That's it.
so this is one of the boys. He's a number one fan. And I said, yeah, so he's better fucking win.
Yeah.
And then my mates were like, they won't use that if we lose, eh? They probably won't use that. But now that we won, maybe it is a good little hook, you know?
After the game, when they were all on the bus, there was only like 10 people, like 15, 20 people, and half of them were like Maxini's family or Tamana's family.
Yeah, there was mostly Macasini's family that were there at the end. Yeah.
It was basically just them and then us and our mates. And I looked up at Terrell May and he was vlogging outside, and I hit him a claws up, so hopefully I'm in the vlog.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're both in the vlog. Let me see.
It would be, it would be fucking cool.
But yeah, and then on Saturday, I went to the Sky Tower and I jumped off. And
you did.
The photo I got is so cold. That's such a sick
photo. I know.
It's
and you know what? That was what was in my head. In my head last year when I did it. That's the photo
you wanted.
In my head.
You never got to.
And well, because I'm so fucking scared of heights, I had to be pushed off. So I had to go backwards. And because I was backwards, I couldn't then see, by the time I turned around, I couldn't actually see the camera. So there is a photo we give you a calls out, but it's not to the camera. It's just to Auckland.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
It was maybe a foreshadowing of what was to come this year. You know, me going, "Hey, we'll fucking get yous."
But yeah, because I've bungee jumped before, and so I was like, this is 3 times higher. I thought it would give me some kind of fear. I felt nothing. That was like weirdly.
You might have no soul calm.
Maybe. Like bungee jumping is scary. Bungee jumping was scary, but that was like I genuinely thought it'd be difficult. It just felt like a slow, graceful down.
Yeah, the fall is fine. Like once I was off, I was happy.
Yeah. But it's that jump.
But it's the anticipation that fucks me up.
My thought process is, I'm strapped in, I'm not going to fall to my death.
My process is, what if something goes wrong? Because
I
might die.
Because when it comes to doing scary stuff like that, like the bungee jump or whatever, I'm light as well, like I'm 60 kilo, I know I'm not going to snap a bungee cord.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is for me. Maybe I gotta lose weight.
But like, I'm like, if there's... They wouldn't be a business if it was dangerous. Like, it's safe. Like, that's why I'm like...
Yeah, there's always a first time for everything.
I just don't
feel Dreamworld was safe for years until the fucking River Rapids happened.
Very true.
How many cubs rode on that fucking helicopters before they crashed into each other?
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good point, actually.
But
I just don't feel that...
Like, things do go wrong.
Yeah, I know.
That's what worries me.
Yeah.
But... It's saying that.
But it was quite cool.
Fucking live life. I'm also a believer in when it's your time, you know what I'm saying? But...
The view is sick, and I wanted to just do something while I was over there, not just like spend 4 hours making a sign, watch the footy, and then go home. So I was like, I have to do this.
I'm really glad you did it, because it is like, it's iconic Auckland. No matter where you are in the city, you can see the Sky Tower. It's similar to driving into Sydney and seeing the Centre Point.
Yeah.
You know straight away you're in the city, you know, like, and it's very, very iconic. So yeah, I'm glad you did it, because it makes the trip a bit more, fulfilling.
And I like the video that I got at the end. Like, you get the videos and photos from it, and like the
all included, by the way.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool about New Zealand is most of their experiences, all the video footage and photography is included in the price. I think Sydney they rip you off for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, in the Sky Tower they charge $55 for 3 green screen photos, and I was like, well, no.
Yeah,
but the
that
other
is
one,
true.
And it came with a free shirt as well. I haven't even looked at it. But yeah, like the fact that I went down so easily makes me just like, it felt like I had aura going down in the video. Like it just.
Oh yeah.
No fear at all.
Yeah.
So it just like.
Mine's so awkward and comfy.
Yeah, it was a great trip. The stadium is so sick. I love the game day experience. It might be my favourite game day experience.
I think, yes, game day experience, fantastic. Viewing experience, that stadium wasn't designed properly.
Yeah. Well,
you're far too far away, I think.
I was at a different spot to you. Like, you were down low with a big gap in front of you, which is...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Mine wasn't that bad.
So it probably makes you feel maybe a little bit... I know you're higher up, and maybe it makes you feel a bit closer in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's designed. But don't get me wrong. I do love the stadium. I think the atmosphere is fantastic there. I've never had a problem there. Yeah, it's awesome. I just think down the bottom it'd be so cool if that lower bowl was a bit more closed in. I think it would offer a bit more better atmosphere.
Like the video I filmed of like the Taruga try at the end that I posted. You can't even see Taruga. Like you could only tell that we scored because of the way we reacted. Like I looked at the video and went.
I must say, fuck, it felt good beating them, eh?
Yeah.
I genuinely do like the Wars, and I genuinely do like their fan base, and I love their passion, and I'm so glad the game is growing over there to the point of what it is now. But because they don't have another club to compete with, and this is why I'm such a big supporter of, I think there should be a second New Zealand team, is that no bastard keeps them humble. No one keeps them humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you get a Tigers fucking, like, if we're here and we're celebrating a win in that, like, there's people pretty quick to fucking shut you down.
Yeah.
And shut your happiness down and keep you fucking humble. Or the next week you lose and they're first to fucking give it to you, you know? Whether it be your mates or whoever. But because they're like majority, I'd say like 90% of people who are league fans over there are Wars fans. Yeah. There's no one keeping them humble.
They're just gonna like keep backing themselves up.
And because they started the year so well, fuck, mate, I've never seen cockiness like I saw those fucking first couple of days. Like, people, I'm not kidding you, people would walk past and look at us in Tigers gear, and they're like, like that. And I'm like, righto, fucking hell. Sorry for coming to your country and helping your economy.
my bay, like, they spent 30 minutes trying to start a wave, and it was like, it didn't work the entire time. And I'm like, looking back at watching them just like try over and over and over to try to start a Mexican wave and never landed. It's really funny.
It is, yeah, but no, I must say, even like after the game, like even these, you know, the most passionate Wilders fans were coming up and they're like, you know what, if we had to lose to someone, we're glad it's West Tigers, because I think there is that strong connection there between the two clubs. You know, we have a lot of, you know, Kiwi heritage players, and obviously with Benji, and yeah, it's nice to have that sort of deeper connection with each other's fan bases.
Yeah, but like the stadium, even like, because I did a lap of it, and I walked that back right corner, you can't even tell you're at a footy stadium. It looked like a food market, and I was like, this is insane. Like, they had fairy lights, they had the trees, and then I kept walking, and their entire stadium on the other, the entire grandstand on the other side was made of scaffolding.
Yeah,
and I was like, what?
That's what I sat in last time.
I was like, that looks dodgy. That looks weird, but also like kind of just cool to look at. And then I kept walking around. They just had like so many different, like, they had the One New Zealand box. They had like all the dances. It was mental. It was actually such a cool, and like I was doing the lap during halftime, and I got to the tunnel, and I thought I was just going to be able to cut through, but it was actually when the Warriors players were coming out, and then everyone was like getting to stand next to them as they come out. It was really cool. I don't know. It was just a cool experience being at that stadium.
Yeah, and I do like that they come out on opposite sides. I think it's really cool.
Did they? Oh,
yeah, so Warriors run out from one grandstand, which is a home grandstand, and West Tigers run out from the away grandstand. It's completely opposite. So if you saw, like, if people were ever watching a Warriors game, just watch from, because the bench is on the away side, so watch all the Warriors, like, their whole team will have to run out onto the field, including the bench players and the trainers and everything. So they'll all have to actually run out across the field and then go to the bench on the other side of the field.
I didn't even pay attention.
And they run out. Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's something to note. It's a very, I think it's maybe the only design like that. But yeah, very cool.
The food was quite bad. The food was shocking. I had a pie.
I didn't actually eat at the game.
I had a traveller pie, and it was like not even cooked. And then I had a hot dog, and it wasn't a hot dog.
I feel a lawsuit.
It was a Dagwood.
Maybe a free New Zealand trip.
Pluto. It was a Pluto pup Dagwood dog kind of hot dog but they called it a hot dog.
Really?
It was a Pluto pup, and I'm like, what is this? They didn't have pies in the first half. And yeah, so like 10 minutes before the end of the first half, I got up to go get food, and then we'd scored 2 tries just while I was waiting for food. And I was like, what have I just missed? We've scored. How are we up? How are we up at half time again?
That is so funny that happened to you, because I missed 2 tries as well. Both times I went to Pierce, we scored. Both times. And
I remember one you were actually just not at your seat, yeah.
Not only that, is like, we were not even looking like we were going to score.
No.
That's why I went to Pierce.
And then we scored.
And then I come back and I'm like, what the fuck? And like, every time I would come back, my mates would be like, go back and piss again.
Yeah, because I looked down one time when they scored, and you weren't there, and the other 3 were losing their minds.
Yeah, I was like,
and then you just rock up like a couple.
I missed the bullet try. I missed the bullet try.
I missed the KPP one.
And who else did I miss?
And I can't remember what the other.
I missed someone in the second half. Oh, you know what? I think I missed. No. That's not true. I saw the Jock Madden one. That was the end. That was like when we we've won it now. Yeah. No, I saw that one. Fuck. I forget who the other
I missed the KPP one, and either the Tino Tavano one or the Royce Hunter.
Actually, it was the KPP one I missed as well.
I was getting food, and I'm like watching, and I think that was the one where I thought it was going to be a knock on. Like, I genuinely thought it was a knock on. I'm pretty sure, and they wouldn't. I was like, okay. We'll go into the actual game now. Their first 2 tries were both forward passes, especially that second one. That second one was miles forward.
I'm not going to get too mad about that, because the Jock Madden try was definitely a forward pass.
Yeah.
100%.
One thing that I want to, like, I still don't understand it. It makes no sense why the bunker can't rule on forward passes. I actually can't stand it. It makes no sense. When they're watching back a try, they see that the pass is clearly a forward pass, and they aren't allowed to do anything about it. They just have to ignore the fact that it shouldn't be a try.
I think what it comes down to, which makes some sense, not all the sense, is that because of how fast they're running,
yes,
they can throw it backwards out of their hands and the ball can travel forward.
And
right?
that's great and all, but at the same time, you have better judgment by looking at it through the bunker than the one touch he does, who's probably 5 meters behind, not like right on line.
That is true.
That's what I don't understand. Like, yeah,
and like in soccer, they can rule offside based on like a line across the field, right?
Yeah, and like full pass, yeah, I get it, can go forward out of it,
Yeah.
but like more often than not, you can tell if it's a full pass better after you've looked at a replay than you can in person.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It
I
makes
just think
no sense.
get rid of the fucking bunker altogether. Because even with all those camera angles, somehow these cunts are still fucking blind.
Yeah. Like, I don't...
I swear sometimes they just fucking guess.
Yeah.
They just go, yeah, fucking eyes closed, fucking press the button. Like, some of the calls in that game on the weekend, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. I mean, fuck. Makasini has his head fucking basically taken off his shoulders, and they get a penalty.
Again, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. And they get a fucking penalty.
Yeah, that
because
was...
Buller ran in.
That was weird. That was stupid.
Like, I was like, am I being punked here? Like, I was ready for Ashton Kutcher to come out. Like, am I being fucking punked? Is this a setup? Like, is this just a setup? Get Matty G over to fucking New Zealand, let's make him kill himself. Like, is this a fucking setup? Like, seriously, Adam G, change your last name, brother. I don't want to be associated with you. You fucked up big time. What the fuck was that bullshit? Oh, that was crazy. That was actually crazy.
Was that a him thing or was that a bunker thing?
Well, probably a bunker thing, but you know, equal.
Like when I think it was Jacob Laban that got binned. Let me just no, Adam Pompey. Adam Pompey got binned.
Yes.
And like half the comments on the post was like, "How is this a bin?" He wasn't like, who was it? There was a reporter, like a former player that was commentating. It was like, "How is that?" He was. Oh no, it was Vossi. Vossi, I'm pretty sure, was saying that he was not going to the 20. Yes, he was. He was 1,000% trying to sprint around to go to the 20. He gets like tackled to the ground, and in the moment I filmed the video, I'm like, "How is this like?" And then he instantly binned him, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I was pleased.
I mean, it's a professional foul every day of the week.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how anyone's debating that. Like, seriously. And also, we had a player, we had Samuela sit in for it. Literally like last year, I'm pretty sure. Or was it the year before? Maybe the year before.
I don't remember.
But yeah, the exact same thing. Coming out of there, like they caught it in goal, and he grabbed a player, boom, in the bin.
And I was surprised that it was so instant. I was like,
and I get it, it's a natural, and I can understand that in the moment you haven't realised he's caught it in goal. As a defensive player, like, yeah, you get better, obviously, at reading that shit. Like, you get it in the heat of the moment, you just want to stop a player. He's running back, you think he's fucking trying to make a break, whatever. I can understand how you can accidentally do it, right? It's a shit mistake. Yeah. It's a mistake you shouldn't make as a professional. But I can understand it, right? But that doesn't negate the fact that it's still a professional foul. Like,
I was like, that is a professional foul every day of the week. He was 1,000% trying to sprint to that. Like, he took off for a reason. Like, he didn't just run straight. He tried to run around the player that was literally standing right in front of him, blocking him. And people were still trying to fight that wasn't a professional foul. I had no idea how.
Yeah. And that probably was the turning point.
Honestly, yeah. We didn't score in that 10 minutes.
We didn't score in the 10 minutes.
So I was like, okay.
But it didn't matter.
That's what I was starting to doubt our thing. But then, for some reason, like the Rabbitohs game, we shouldn't have probably been leading at halftime. We were. We ended up to lose the game, but that's fine. And then this game, I was like, how the hell are we up at halftime? Like, I didn't understand how we've done it 2 weeks ago. What
I really love is how we're able to put points on quick when we've got the momentum, right? And I think that's what's really important, is I think we lacked any momentum in the Souths game. The only momentum that came, and then halftime came, and then we lost it, right? So when things are going our way, like even going our way, but once we start to get that bit of momentum through our own hard work, we can really pile points on quick. We've got strike power, a lot of strike power now.
Yeah.
So that's exciting, because if you then consistently get yourself into a position where the momentum is coming your way, Tigers can fucking put on, 40 points on any cunt. So
My favourite...
I've said the C word a lot today, but I apologise. I didn't realise this is not my own podcast. We have a shit. Apologies, everyone. I'll try and keep it to a minimum from now on.
My favourite takeaway from what we've done so far, if I look back at last year, and we probably conceded like 15 tries in the final minute of a half, and now we're the team that's scoring tries at the end of the half. And like the amount of tries that we conceded in the 39th or the 79th minute, especially the 39th, we would just always go in, down a try now, right before half time, and it'd be like we just continue to do it every single time.
Yeah.
And this year it's completely the opposite.
Yeah, we're the team doing it today.
Yeah, it's weird. It feels really weird.
It feels good.
It feels good though.
It feels good. So now we're sitting third, going into the Easter Monday clash.
It feels so good.
It feels so good, but it also feels so nerve-wracking for this weekend.
Yep.
Because I fucking hate this game, but I also love it. When we win, it's the greatest feeling in the world when we win this Easter Monday game, but it's also the most sickly feeling I feel every year waking up, because I fucking hate them.
Yeah, like when I said that Cowboys were our biggest rival and that I really need to beat them, we're now at the time where it's an Eels game coming up, and I'm like, God, we need to beat them too. We really need to beat them.
Yeah.
A quick couple things more before we move on from the review, because it's been a long review. Dewey went from not even like we didn't even think he'd be playing, to then being arguably player of the week in the entire comp.
Yep. Yeah. Congrats.
He was insane.
Huge congrats.
Yeah. So he killed it. He had insane stats. And then also Tino Tavano quickly, like he wasn't even meant to be playing, and he made his debut. He did really well.
Yes, so I got early mail on that before it was actually announced via our amazing CEO. Told us at that pre-event, just quietly, nothing was announced at that point yet, and then soon enough the news came through. And I was so happy because I fucking love Tino. Yeah. I think he's so talented. And yeah, I mean, he had some cobwebs he shook off in that, in that first period of the game. But after that, he really came into his own and he looked comfortable out there. Yeah. Really comfortable.
That first 20 scared me, but then after that, he was exceptional.
He was brilliant. He was there where you needed him. He scored a try. Yeah. Great debut. What a memorable debut.
Last thing we'll touch on, Benjamin Quentin Marshall. He went into that game with, just saying he was going to suck the air out of the stadium. And besides our bay, he did. He was so confident. Benji, he's going to pass Tim Sheens as our greatest coach. I depending on how many years he coaches, but I can feel out he's going to start a dynasty, at least a Tigers dynasty of getting us to the finals consistently. And I'm so excited to see where we end up with him as our coach, because he's the perfect guy for the job. There's nothing more I could add.
I love Benji Marshall. I love him. I fucking love him.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
We'll move on to our 3-2-1s finally. That was
Let's do it.
Long segment.
It was 3-2-1s. Let's go.
All right, our 3-2-1s for the Jungle MVP. We'll let you go first this week.
All right. Probably will come as no surprise, but my 3 points this week goes to our halfback, Adam Dewey. Not expected to play, then was named, and a lot of question marks right up until kickoff. But blew the Warriors out of Commbank Stadium, basically. I thought he was absolutely phenomenal and really took the game, by the scruff of the neck, and really I think came into his own as a team leader in that game. Without Jerome there, it was the pressure was on him to step up, and he delivered in spades. So 3 points to AD. My 2 points this week. This was a tough one because, I'll get to why it's a tough one once I give my 1 point. But my 2 points this week goes to Jock Madden. To come into the side, he's sat on the bench with no game time the first 2 weeks of our season, and to come in and just to slot straight in. Like, no cobwebs, no fear, no question marks. Just went there and just played footy. His kicking game was superb. He kicked early a lot, which I loved because it really tired out the Warriors. Really tired out the Warriors. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. His kicking was pinpoint, except for that one where they rushed up on him. Okay. But I think they were offside, so it should have probably been a penalty. God, I'm starting to sound like a Wilds fan. Excuses.
Sir. Refs hate us.
But look, he was tremendous. And yeah, with everything going on, with Luai out, I thought, wow, that's a performance. That's a real performance there. My 1 point, this was tough for me. Tough because I wanted to give this player 2 points, but I also had another player I wanted to give 1 point. Okay. So I wish I had more points to give. But I just want to say congrats to the whole team because at the end of the day, rugby league is a team sport. It takes a true team effort to win games like that. It's one of the most... I think it's probably our best win in the last 10 years, I would say. I think it's our best win in 10 years. Just because of based on everything going against us, I think it's our best win in 10 years. So if I could give a point to every single player, I would. But I can't because that's crazy. So my 1 point is going to a man who I think has really taken the rugby league world by storm, and that's Alex Twal. Mm-hmm. Twally.
He was so
mate, good. That flick pass, are you kidding me? His offloads have been absolutely insane this year. His run meters, his post-contact meters, his quick play the balls, everything a forward should do to get their team on the front foot, he is doing for us. So, yeah, congrats to Ali.
I'm curious to know who that other player that you were, like, going to give
I will tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. It was Tino.
Tino, yeah.
Yeah, just I thought to be thrust in at a young age into that. Again, it's probably the hardest debut ever.
Yeah.
Like, Warriors in New Zealand, when they're on the top of the table, 3 wins on the trot. Handled it with grace. With
coming in last minute.
Yeah, absolute, just God-given talent. And, congrats, Tino. If I could give you a point, I would.
Mine's similar. For my 3, though, I was tossing up between Dewey and Jock Madden, but I'm going to go Jock Madden. Benji stated that, like, his kicking game is what won us the game. There was that one kick he did from, like, the 50 that ended up in their try line in the corner. It was perfect. Literally, like, picture-perfect kick. He's just kicking game. And the fact that he was filling Luai's shoes and to come in and take the pressure off of Dewey was, like... And plus, his grandfather passed away the week before, and his funeral was that night or that day or something, and he chose to play because that's what his grandfather would have wanted. And I was just like, wow, to come out and give that performance, I was like, I've got to give Jock the 3. But Dewey gets my 2. I'll look at the stats real quick. Jock had 598 kicking meters. Dewey never kicked the ball once at all.
Probably because of his injury.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Dewey also had 210 running meters and 14 runs, 9 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks, and a line break assist. He only played 77 minutes. I don't remember him coming off, to be honest.
Yeah, he did come off right at the end.
Yeah. And then my 1 point is also Alex Twal because, he played 70 minutes, 15 runs for 132 meters, but he had 5 tackle breaks, a line break assist, 2 offloads, 48 tackles and 1 missed. And no errors. Alex Twal, that flick pass as well. He's been exceptional. Like, again, he deserves more than just 1 point from both of us, but, like, just our halves were insane.
Is he having a Terrell May year?
Maybe. Twally for Origin.
All right, welcome to From the Heart this week. We've got a couple of messages that we want to read out, including our first, voice message. Someone has sent in a voice message, so we'll listen to that. But first, straight after the game on Friday. I'm not sure what time this came through, but it wasn't long after we won. Max Davis, shout out, brother. He said, "What a game! They said we couldn't do it. look at us now.
Look at us now.
And I do. And hey, what did I say last week on the potty? What did I say last week? It's always when we're doubted. It's always when our backs are against the wall that we play our best footy. And fucking, I was right. So, call me Nostradamus, mate. Call me Benji Marshall.
Yep. Silly Senio, the GOAT, sends one pretty much every week. If we play like how we did in the second half every week, we would win the comp. Yep. If we just need to show that we're a consistent team. I am like, we're currently win-loss-win, so we better snap that pattern, because that was pretty much the pattern all year last year. Besides the 6 weeks with Galvin and the 3 weeks at the end, we were pretty much win-loss all year. So we need to snap out of that. We need to beat Parramatta on Easter Monday, and not only beat them, thump them, or beat them by a field goal. That always works. It's stressful, but it always...
it's too fucking stressful.
It's some of the greatest moments.
I've already got high blood pressure.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
As long as we beat them, I don't care how it gets done. But yeah, it's finally turning around. It feels so good, but we need. I'm not getting too optimistic because it's happened so many times before.
We've started
we
years.
can't.
We've started other seasons well, and but no, I do feel it's different this year.
Yep.
All right, let's listen to Kaylin's voice message. Shout out. Here he goes.
Up the fucking Tigers. What a win, boys. I'm actually surprised you guys didn't explode all over the field, because I know I would have, that's for sure. Top 4 is on. We're hitting top 4 this year, that's for sure. You know what? We're winning the comp, boys. We're winning the comp. That's what's happening.
Yeah!
Let's go.
We're winning the comp. Couldn't have said it better myself. We're winning the comp, and yeah, we're close to exploding probably.
I certainly was.
If we hit 50, mate, we were exploding. We were exploding all over the field. Now we'll move on to a game that you might remember from our first podcast, Guess the Tiger. All right, welcome to Guess the Tiger. Do you want to guess first, or do you want to guess second?
I think I'll guess first, actually.
Okay.
How long are we doing? 60 seconds?
We'll do a minute.
All
60
right,
seconds.
a minute. Let's do it.
Start the clock on your phone.
Oh, yep. I'll get the timer up. All right.
This one might be tricky. We'll
Minute
see.
timer. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Are they a forward?
Yes.
Are they a front rower?
No.
Are they a hooker?
Yes.
Okay. Pass player?
Yes.
Played in the 2010s.
Yes.
Only played for West Tigers?
No.
Played for another club after West Tigers?
No.
Played for a club before?
Yes.
So they're a recruit. Fuck. Who did we recruit to play hooker? So I'm guessing post Robbie Farah?
Yeah.
Or while Robbie was still there?
Kind of wild.
Okay, so he was like a backup hooker.
I think so.
Did he ever play a full 80 minutes
I think so.
at hooker? Is he an Australian?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, we're done.
Oof. So you get one final guess using all the hints that you've figured out to try and figure out who this player is.
Fuck, that minute went really quick. Fuck, I really...
You know what would have helped? Guessing what club they played for. Like, finding that out. That would have really helped you.
Okay, I think I know now because you said that.
Oh, okay. I didn't think that would give it away at all.
I think it did because I feel like there's one that wasn't so obvious and I feel like there's one that really is obvious.
Okay, well.
Is it Blake Alston?
No. He wasn't really a hooker.
No, but did he play hooker? I feel like he did. So that's why I thought you were trying to trip me up. I feel like he did come in as a 14 role and played hooker.
I thought it was a 5'8".
He is, naturally, but...
Well, unfortunately, you got it wrong. The answer was Matt Ballin.
Matt Ballin, of course. I forgot. I actually forgot that motherfucker played for us.
He played for 2 years. I thought he played like maybe 15, 20 games. He played 3.
Did he only play 3 games?
That's what I was like, what?
So he must have been brought in as like was he a succession plan?
It was 2016 to 2017, which I'm pretty sure Robbie was still playing for us then. Was he? Yeah. He was,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, it was just as backup for Robbie. We also had like Matt McKilrick at that time. I'm pretty sure.
And I think that was like when Jacob Little was like
Early, maybe. Or like
and starting to impress.
hadn't started. I don't think he'd started yet. I think maybe it was like 2018.
No, he'd started by that point.
16, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't know. Should we... Okay, I'll check real quick. Jacob...
I'm just trying to think of why we would bring Matt Ballin and he'd only play 3 games.
Yeah, I don't know. Little debuted.
What a niche West Tigers player.
Little debuted in 2016. Yeah.
And I think that's why he kind of took that utility role off Ballin, maybe.
And then Matt McKilrick. That's a name you might not have heard in 10 years as well. He was playing for us in 2017, 2018. So, wait, in 2017 we had 4 hookers. And they all probably got game time. Because Robbie Farah left us in... Oh no, he left us in 2017. Robbie Farah played 2016, left 2017-18 to Rabbitohs, and then came back 2018-19.
Right.
Okay, that's why I was like, I didn't know how to answer that. I was like, I'm pretty sure Robbie was still there. Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed Matt Ballin anyway.
Yeah.
I totally actually didn't even...
I was like, it's a name that you'll obviously know. I just don't know if you'll get
And
this.
yes, you're right. If I asked what club, that would have actually...
If
It would
you
have
figured out
sparked
Manly,
that.
that would have
Yes,
helped.
that would have sparked it.
That's why I was like,
The only
did I
thing-
really
that's
just give
why
it
I
away?
thought- 'cause in my head, I was like, when you said Australia, and then I was like, I'm trying to think of like a niche. And I was like Blake Austin, because I'm pretty sure he did play that 14 role for us.
Blake Austin was earlier, surely.
Did he play? Yeah, it was earlier. Now I think
Yeah.
about it than that. Yeah. I lose track of the years, but fuck me. Like, I didn't remember when I did shit, let alone the
Yeah.
Tigers.
Blake Austin never started a game at hooker, so I don't know what you're on about. He played almost everywhere else. He played fullback, wing, centre, 5'8", halfback, second row.
He
lock,
never played that utility
second row
role and
lock
came in
and
as
bench.
a hooker.
He played 28 games off the bench in his career,
That's what I'm thinking of. Like,
but he never
that's-
started hooker. He was mainly a 5'8", 211 games. But that probably includes Super League. I don't know. Anyway, let's
Anyway,
figure out.
I got that. I fucked that one up. I've been awake since 4 a.m., guys. It's currently 6:13 p.m. I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Okay, I'm going to give myself a minute and see how long it takes me to get it, if I even get it. Fingers crossed I do. I'm usually, like, decent at this game, so fingers crossed it. Surely I get there. Okay, you ready?
Okay, I am so ready. Have you got the minute? Yep. Okay, you ready when
3,
you are.
2, 1, go. Are they past player?
Yes.
Have they only played for the Tigers?
Can I add on to this? Yes, at
Yeah.
NRL level.
At NRL level. 2010s?
Yes.
Were they in our, like, 2011 final side?
Oh, shit. I don't even know. No.
No. So they were, like, later 2010s? Like, late 2010s?
No, not late 2010s.
Mid.
Yeah.
Okay. Forward.
Yes.
Prop.
No.
Hooker.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. And they don't play in NRL at all? Did they play less than 100 games?
Yes.
Ooh. I've just said so many hookers' names that we had. 6 seconds. Origin? No.
No.
Why would it be Origin? That was a terrible question. I was like panicking then. What the hell? Okay. Because I've just said Matt McKilrick, Jacob Little, Matt Ballin, Robbie Farah, and they'd all, it can't be any of them. What? Mid, so it's probably slightly earlier. This is my final guess. I still have to figure it out. I want to get this right. I'm trying to think like 2014, 2015. That was just Robbie. Who the hell was our backup hooker for Robbie earlier?
This is a very niche one. I'm sorry. I chose a very hard one.
And they only played for us?
Yeah, at NRL level.
It's not Dean Hallertown, not Elijah Taylor, not... Who else played hooker? It's not Josh Reynolds. Who the hell played hooker? I'm just gonna say a name that I don't even know if he played hooker. I don't know what position he was. I don't know. Jack Littlejohn. No. Okay. No.
It was Joel Luani.
Yeah, I would have never got that. I don't recognize that name very much.
Do you not recognize
not really.
Joel Luani?
Like I do not. If I bumped him.
He was like very like it was funny because during like the start of the 23rd, I think he had like one really good game.
Yeah.
Where he maybe played while Robbie was in Origin.
Okay.
And everyone was like, he's an ex-hooker. And then like after 2 years, we just never heard of him again. Ever.
Yeah, I don't even recognize that name. Really.
He played 2013, 2014. I think he played a total of 9 games.
I said Matt Ballin.
And yeah, well, you chose a player who played 3 for us. So
yeah, but at least it's.
So hey, I've tripled you to be honest. Mine was 3 times as easy as yours.
I thought Matt Ballin.
We both went super niche. Let's not go that niche next time.
The reason I picked Matt Ballin is because I'm like he's kind of in the news and he's like a name that like 'cause people kind of want him to become a coach for Manly.
That is true.
And I was like, he's a known footy player. Like he played 200 games for Manly. I was just hoping you'd try and figure that out. But I was like, only Tigers. That was
only the real ones.
difficult.
Only the real ones remember Joel Luani. So
I guess I'm not.
you were like 10. All right, within the jungle this week. Not too much to talk about, to be honest, other than the fact that we're fucking flying.
Top 4.
Top 4, but top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3.
It's gonna be top 2 and then top 1.
Oh yeah. Oh,
We're not losing a game all year.
say less. A little Easter egg got put in the chat by the if you're in the jungle, the West Tigers
Channel
on Instagram. They put the team list in there and then said, what was the official quote they said?
Monday jersey soft launch.
Yeah, Monday's jersey soft launch.
And then it was literally just like pictures of the
Home
and
and the
jerseys.
away jersey.
So I was like, what?
So I was like, is there a new jersey for Easter Monday? And how many jerseys are we allowed to have a year? Because at this point, is there like, we're already up to fucking 3.
Yeah.
And we're 3 rounds in.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's literally just going to be the away jersey because we haven't used it
I
yet.
think it is just going to be the away jersey. So, yeah, it's going to be white this Easter.
But we both looked at that for about 15 minutes. Like, what?
Yeah, we
We're
wasted.
like zooming
we literally,
in.
yeah, we wasted so much time like trying to find Easter eggs.
Yeah, we're trying to like figure it out.
And I don't think there's any.
not a single one.
So, yeah, that's some news for you guys, I guess.
There's not much to talk about.
I mean, I guess we'll see on fucking Monday if they come out and something. They're all wearing Easter Bunny costumes. Like, I don't know. They come out all fluffy and shit.
the collars are like ears.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all wearing headgear with ears attached and tails. They put a tail on the shorts. Imagine that. Fuck, that's some Canterbury shit.
12 breaks away with a line break, runs 90 metres and gets caught by the tail.
Canterbury are doing things different, man. That would actually be dope. I would buy those shorts. Sure.
You have some Litton kind of like news on Taylor May.
Yes, well, I did ask him himself in Auckland as they were walking onto the bus, and I said, "How long until you're back, Taylor?" And he said, "Either next week or the week after." That's what he said.
So
That was the official quote.
He hasn't been named for the East Monday game. So.
My reply was, "Oh, fuck yeah!" I was shocked.
Yeah,
because I didn't think he was coming back to like round 8, round 9.
Yeah.
We're going into round 5, so yeah.
He'll be playing round 6 probably, hopefully against the
if
Knights.
if everything, obviously there will be clearances and things like that to come. But yeah, obviously his rehab is going well. He looks in pretty good spirits, and yeah, happy days.
So yeah, little bonus news there.
Quicker we get him back, the better, because then they can put Marcy on the wing, and that's what we really need to do.
Yeah. I feel like he's not like his main position is a center, but I don't think he's ready for it yet.
Well, what I'll say about Marcy, right? I love him to death. Love him to death. I think defending in the center role at an NRL level takes a lot of time and a lot of work. And and I'm not saying he's not a good tackler. He's a fucking fantastic tackler, right? He hits and he sticks and he's good. Being a good defender is a total different thing, right? And it's about positioning yourself properly.
Not getting caught out.
Sliding, being able to cover when someone else fucks up, which has happened.
Yep.
It's not been Marcy's fault per se. No. But yeah, there's been certain times that they've scored on that edge. And yeah, he hasn't quite been in the right position. And that's no knock on Marcy. I think he's so talented and he's going to be incredible for us, and he already is incredible for us. And I love that he doesn't go into his shell and get all in his feels about it. There was multiple mistakes in that game against Wales, and there was also multiple great things he did towards the back end. So it shows it's not really having a massive impact on his psyche, which is a good sign for an 18-year-old. But yeah, look, all that comes with time and comes with experience, and comes with work, right? So there's room for improvement, but I would like to see him on the wing. I think he's more of a deadly force, a danger for the opposition on the wing.
The quicker we move him to the wing, the sooner we'll get to see like him going back to that try against Penrith.
100%. He turns into the all-time try scorer.
Yep. And
watch out, Alex Johnson.
I think the sooner we move him to the wing, the more likely he'll be becoming rookie of the year at the end of the year. Right now, the centers, he hasn't had the greatest start yet, but it's just because like he's trying to find his footing in defense.
And you know what? He's still doing his job. Yeah. So, and I've got no knock on him as a player. I just think that's one area he needs to work on, and he will. So, all good.
So tell him maybe will be good. There's a little code for Tigers members.
Yes, for Easter Monday. So I did have a little bit of a fucking rant. And I said they've upped the prices for the Easter Monday games, Para has, for the away bays. But you can save a few bucks with a Tigers code. I'll just get that code for you. Yep. Just so I make sure I'm giving the right information out. Give me one moment, guys. I should have had it ready. My apologies. Actually forgot that we we're going to talk about this, to be honest. All right. So... who told me about it? I can't remember. Oh no, here it is. Easter 2026.
Easter 2026.
Easter 2026. EASTER 2026.
I'm guessing
put
all
that
caps.
In, and all caps.
Yep.
No spaces. And you'll get to save a few dollars.
Do you know what the discount is? Like,
not too sure, but probably about 10%. I'd say. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those codes don't work on game day as well. I think it needs to be the day before game day.
Needs to be pre-sale? Yeah. Okay.
So, like, I don't know, but I've tried using pre-sale codes on the day and they don't work. So, try and get it done before Easter Monday.
Yeah. And let's fill the joint. Fill the joint. So, we're flying.
Let's make it look like a Tigers home game.
Hell yeah. It's our jungle.
Now, beyond the jungle, the big talking point is Anthony Seibold sacked, literally like the day after the game, I'm pretty sure.
It happened during the Tigers game.
Yeah.
The news came through.
So that was quite wild how it was so quick this early in the season as well.
3 games in, it's very wild.
Yeah, but also like it's probably the right decision to get rid of him now and try and save their season this early. Kieran Foran comes in as the interim coach, and he was literally playing half a year ago, and now he's coach.
It's so crazy to me, and I actually feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him because it's an impossible... You're obviously not going to turn it down, but it's also an impossible task to do well.
I don't feel sorry for him because I feel like he doesn't have too much expectation.
Well, yes, no one has expectation, but, overall it goes on your coaching record.
Yeah, true, actually.
It goes on, they have a lot of fucking problems at Manly.
Yeah.
A lot that's not going to be fixed by a new coach coming in.
That has zero coaching experience.
Zero coaching. He might be a grade of the club, but zero coaching experience. It's not going to be fixed.
It took Benji a couple of years.
And he's just interim, right, for the end of the year, but it's basically a whole season.
Yeah.
So,
It took Benji some time to sort it all out.
It took Benji plenty of time, and he's still learning now, and he's getting better. But, I just think there's a lot of issues at Manly outside of the football department. that they need to address as well.
Rando put out a stat that like the record was like 600 days to go from player to coach, and Foreign did it in like 200. And if you count the pack champs, Pacific champs, it's like even less. So
Yeah,
it's,
wow.
it's
Yeah, because he was playing for New Zealand.
Yeah, it was. I think it's less than half a year since the pack champs. So
Yeah, it is. That
crazy.
was November.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick he's already
It's 5
like,
months.
now our current head coach. It's wild.
Wow.
Another coach that's quite likely to be on the chopping block sometime soon is Shane Flanagan. Dragons fans are absolutely blowing up. It's so funny.
Yeah, shout out to my boy JC. Probably got the NRL integrity fucking unit after him again.
Yep.
Probably
People were refreshing feeds waiting for his rant this week.
Probably Shane Flanagan called them himself. But my goodness, they are in a world of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think they're led by an absolute imbecile in Shane Flanagan. And I'll say, look, I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I'm sure, I know he had success at Cronulla and got them their first premiership and whatnot, but I think the job he's doing at St. George has been very, very poor. And I think when your team's really struggling and they haven't won a single game, to not really make any changes to the team and to, stick solid, and, there's been players that have really been a letdown.
Yeah.
And it's not just, it's mostly Dragons fans saying it. And I just think there's a very big disconnect between Flanagan and what the fans want and what's best for the team. So I think, his time is likely going to be up soon, I think.
Carl Flanagan got injured, which is unfortunate to see. Like, there was some people giving lots of negative comments on, like, glad he's injured and stay injured, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I think if you're making comments like that, you're an absolute grub.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrible to see. Went to hospital, looks pretty serious. Thank God it's nothing more serious.
When they pull out the Medicab, it's, like, quite bad.
Yeah, and to be unconscious for that long, there's been some reports that he was out for up to 5 minutes. I don't know how valid that is or correct that is, as that was said sort of in the, I guess, heat of the moment by Shane after when he was doing the press conference, which was, obviously would be a hard thing to do after that game, a loss and seeing your son go to bloody hospital. But yeah, I think, obviously you never want to see it. But should Kyle Flanagan be playing first grade football? I also think no.
Yeah.
So I can understand to some extent a fan's reaction to that being not too sad about it. But when it comes to injuries and that, what you want to see is your coach make decisions best for your team, not it happen due to injury.
Not the player getting injured.
Yeah.
Like Shane Flanagan also was like literally 2 weeks ago he came out with a quote saying you need to get up to the other end of the field to the opposition's end to score points. Really? Really?
I did see that. And didn't they even
Dragons posted it as
like Flano's final words?
Yeah.
Probably final words of his coaching career, brother. Fucking sack him now. He has lost the plot.
He's coming out with these wise quotes.
Yeah. Wow. The team with the most points also wins the game? Oh. No fucking way.
In other news, Jermaine Asako is going to the Storm on a 2-year deal.
Brilliant signing.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant signing.
And
fantastic signing. And goes to show Melbourne will continue to have success for years to come because they have built a system that the best players in the world just want to play for.
Mm-hmm. And like even names like Nick Meaney, even like Remus Smith was a good Storm player. That if you're inserted into the Storm backline, you're gonna become a gun.
Yes.
And Jermaine Asako is already a great player. I'd argue he's better than Nick Meaney and Remus Smith. And to go into he's gonna be like.
And it's not just backline. Any player who goes to Melbourne,
true,
has a great.
Even Stefano kills me. Yeah. But he's been great for
Reece Walsh reckons all bark no bite. But anyway.
Yeah. But in general, Stefano's been a lot better at Storm. He's actually been playing well recently, towards the end of last year and start of this year. As much as it pains me to say it, because I want him to play like arse every single week.
Yeah, one thing he's not good at is being less hateable, though.
Yeah.
Because
Still hate him.
He's so... But not only he's so hateable.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many
fans hate him.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. Queenslanders fucking hate him. Every Brisbane Broncos fan hates him.
I think everyone
That's
does.
for sure.
If you're not a Storm fan, I think you just hate him.
Yeah, well, he came out and had a whinge about that video too. Stefano's stuck. We're fucking up. Yeah, that was such a great video. I love Reece Walsh so much. I fucking love him. Except for at Origin time, I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
becomes a cat just for those like
yeah.
3 weeks,
and then I get over it.
Yep.
I really want to meet him when we play them at Campbelltown.
Yeah, it's hard. Last year or the year before, the Tigers Broncos game at Campbelltown, it felt like an away crowd almost because of all the people that are there for Reece Walsh exclusively. It's actually mental.
But when you think of someone as good looking as Reece Walsh should just not be in Campbelltown.
But like they literally have, I don't know if it was just Reece Walsh is the main one, but they also had Carrigan and Ricky and all that, and everyone's like dying over them.
Yeah, they have a fucking hot team, mate.
They used to have Herbie Farmworth, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they were really, that was like the era. That was like the fucking, wow, you could do a calendar.
People like Jesse Arthurs, people like Mariner and all that.
Yeah,
but yeah,
like you're at some Vegas like male strip show, you know? What is it? Thunder from Down Under or something?
But yeah, the Broncos, I'm hoping that it doesn't feel like that this year because it was actually like quite noticeable.
Well, yeah, let's hope the hype's died down.
Yeah.
Let's hope they lose another couple of games. We keep winning, and then there's no fucking Brisbane fans there.
No,
so.
they don't want to travel. And then the other signing news, Osako has basically taken Warbrick's spot because Warbrick's now going to the Warriors on a 3-year deal. Also, pretty good signing. Like Warriors, yeah.
I think it's a great signing.
Yep.
Yeah, makes a whole lot of sense to me.
So Dolphins are the big losers there, not really gaining anyone. Yet. I don't know, we'll see. That's pretty much it for the news within...
and also Willie Peters. Named as PNG's inaugural coach. He is Hull Kingston Rovers coach at the moment. Won the comp with it, has seen great success with them. I think he'll do a really good job. I heard him on the radio today on SEN, and I think he's perfect fit for a PNG side. I love his vision for it. And yeah, he was very open about the fact that there's tax breaks and things like that. And I do like his transparency in that. Look, I think they'll actually... I know there's been a lot of shit talk about a PNG team, and I was probably one of the biggest critics at first because I knew how politicised the deal was, and I didn't really agree with politics coming into sport in that way. Yeah. But one thing that is undeniable to any rugby league fan is go on any comment section of any...
Facebook post.
Specifically
post. Facebook.
Yeah, it's mostly Facebook. Instagram mustn't have reached the islands of Papua New Guinea yet. No. But they love their footy. Footy. And that stadium will be a rambunctious crowd every week. Try go there and win a game. If they have a stacked side and they have fans going... ballistic.
How many games do you reckon?
Have you seen how they run after buses?
How many games do you reckon they'd play there every year?
I hope they play all their home games there. They're a Papua New Guinea side.
I feel like they're going to play most of their games in like Cairns or something.
Fucking why, but you want to build the game.
I just get that
If
feeling.
you want to build the game, then use a bit of the fucking however much money we're paying them to fucking have a team there and use it to build a bloody stadium. Yeah. And have people... It doesn't have to be a good stadium.
Saudi Arabia built a stadium in like 3 weeks for the Royal Rumble this year. Like literally from the ground up, built a stadium.
Yeah, but
I know it's Saudi Arabia; they have so much money, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
They've also got tigers living in their bedrooms.
Yeah, very true. But like, okay, it's completely different. Actually, I don't know why I brought it up. Saudi Arabia have all the tools in the world.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia's probably like they probably just sent someone to the moon today. I don't know, like, just for
honestly.
fun.
But yeah, like I think AJ is looking to be their first, or one of their first things. He was talking about that on the Josh Me and Saul podcast.
I do like that.
Which
I also
great.
think Nathan Cleary might go.
You think he will?
I think he
Cleary
might.
Isn't.
I think he might.
Ivan Cleary isn't. So
Yeah, I think that's okay, but
Yeah.
I think Ivan would encourage Nathan to go.
that would break the game.
Maybe not encourage him, but just say if you feel like it's right for you, then do it. You got to think. You got to make as much money in your career as you can.
Yeah,
right.
he would not be able to move in Papua New Guinea. He would be like he would need a full entourage of security.
Well, I just think like if they come back, right, Panthers look every bit like they're going to win this premiership this year, right? They're a league ahead of everyone else at this point.
It's just whether or not we can beat them in the grand final or not. But
when do you get to a point where you go, I'm passing the baton down. I've done everything I can at this club. I've achieved, not done everything I can. I've achieved everything I can. Everything I ever dreamt of, I've achieved.
Mm-hmm.
Now do I go and be basically treated as a god?
yeah, that actually like puts him into GOAT status if he goes to Papua New Guinea. I can't lie.
And if you get treated as a god, not only you get treated as a god just walking in there, right? Because he's Nathan
Imagine he
Cleary.
takes him to finals.
Imagine he wins a premiership
Oh, that would
with Papua New
that-
Guinea.
That's just insane. Like,
You're 100%. You will be. There is no denying you are the greatest player to ever play rugby league ever in the history of the game.
but even like being realistic, I don't think they win a comp.
I think they might.
In their first.
Oh, not in the first season. I'm
First
saying in
few
his
years.
time. In his time there with them, I think they could win a comp. Yeah, I do.
That would be mental.
I just think. I think Perth is going to really struggle to attract players. The big names.
Yeah.
I don't think Papua New Guinea will have the same problem.
Don't.
I don't. I really don't. I think the living arrangement actually appeals to a lot of people.
Okay.
I think the fact that they're going to be in a village, there's really no expenditure, and it's tax-free. That's a lot of extra money in your pocket. Like, I'm talking the difference between $600,000 a year pocketing, right, from a contract, compared to pocketing a full 1.2 million, right?
Yeah.
Because think of just how much money you'd spend. I know this segment is going way longer than we thought, but
That's
whatever. Think of how much money you'd spend living in Sydney, right?
Yeah.
As an NRL player, paying your rent or you've bought a house and you're paying your mortgage. Compared to living over there,
Yeah.
tax-free, so no money's gone to the government.
They could build a super team. If they can encourage the
You
players.
could
to go
also
over there.
sign players on less.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it's actually their contract. So $800,000 contract is worth more a pop in New Guinea than someone's 1.1 million here.
I'm actually like now. I can't wait to see
Like,
what happens.
I'm
when
not
they
kidding you.
actually-
This is going to shake
Yeah,
the
it
game
will.
to its absolute core. You guys have like
And
no
if they
idea.
if they do pull Cleary, more players are going to want to go over as well.
And Cleary has a connection already to Papua New Guinea. Mary Fowler.
Yeah.
She's got Guinean heritage.
Papua New Guinea's going to.
I could say, look, I'm not saying he will because I know how much he loves Penrith, and he's no doubt the Prince of Penrith.
But he can go from a prince to a king and a god.
Exactly the point.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, do not be surprised if it happens.
Yeah. That it's actually.
I also believe Nathan Cleary should be the highest paid player in the game.
Oh yeah.
So give him his flowers.
Yeah. It's going to be huge if it happens.
And his contract's up at the exact right time, which is at the end of this year.
I think it'll happen now.
Which is at the end of this year. And guess when they can start negotiating? November 1st.
Jeez.
Watch this space, guys.
Huge news.
Let's
All
get
right.
into some packing cards, eh?
All right, we're packing cards again this week. Last week was exceptional. We packed the league head's Dream Buller that'll now sit there on
Your
every...
reaction was exceptional too.
It's now going to sit there on every single podcast episode. The league head's Dream Buller. Imagine we pull a Jerome Luai to fit on the other side.
Oh,
A special Jerome Luai.
say less.
But yeah, so we're going to open another pack each this week. Do you want to go first this week?
I will actually go first this time.
Okay. We only had one Tiger player in the first 2 weeks, and then we packed Alex Seafarth, Adam Dewey, and Tarina Tamaki. I think that's how you pronounce her name, from NRLW. So we did exceptionally well, plus the special Dream Baller. So 4 Tigers last week compared to the 1 in the first 2 weeks. So we want to pack a couple more Tigers players this week. We'll see. Hopefully a cool special.
All right. First, we got a Dolphins checklist.
Yep.
Britt Nakora.
Yep.
Josh Kerr.
Okay, now the one under this card is the special.
Sophie Holliman. We got a bang. Dean Mariner.
Okay. That's 1 in 6.
We got a gold Xavier Savage.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone see his performance on the weekend? I know they lost, but he's good.
Yeah.
We got Karen Munster.
Okay.
Bizza. And the hottest man in rugby league, Reece Walsh.
We're just talking about him. All right, no Tigers there, and the special was just a 1 in 6, so hopefully his pack is going to cook. We got Clint Gutherson, Max Plath, Tegan Berry, Tegan Dimmick, here's a special, a League Heads Mitchell Barnett, we cooked him on the weekend, Kyle Flanagan gold card.
Why'd they even make that?
Every base card gets a gold card, but there's only 1 in every pack, so it's rarer.
Oh, so every player has
Gets
a gold card.
But since there's 7 white ones and there's only 1 gold in every pack, it's still rarer. Xavier Savage again, Robert Toyer, and Liam Martin. Looks like Flaxy. Should we do another one?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I grabbed 2 more. We only do 1 every week normally, but I'm itching. I've got that. It's.
See, this is how all addictions start.
Yep, I'm addicted.
See, you have to keep increasing your
How
your
much you do.
dose.
Yep.
Your tolerance levels are.
When we don't pack a tiger, I think we pack another pack each every week. If we don't pack a tiger,
you're chasing that high
high
from that very first pack, and you're never going to get it again, man.
No,
You're gonna
3
get it.
packs in, we got that.
Fanatic doesn't even drink. This is like drugs to him.
Yeah. But I think every week, if we don't pack a tiger in the first 2 packs, we'll open 2 more packs. Or a cool special. If we pack like something that's rarer than a die cut, we'll wrap it up there too. But I'm itching. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Taniela Paseka.
Okay.
Murray Talangi. RTS. Shaylee Bent,
Oof.
who's just become a Tiger.
That's a tiger card. I count that. I did see. I don't know who it is, but I
This
did
is
see
my-
something.
My fucking dog.
I didn't see.
Game breakers for Norpole.
Oh, we got a special tiger. We love to see that. See, that's why we opened the pack. We opened a second pack.
The game breakers cards are so beautiful too, I reckon.
Yeah, they're like translucent.
God. Oh, love you, Noah.
That's a good pull.
Kiana Kinney.
Gold. Nice.
Gold card. Dom Young. Tony Staggs. And Farlongo.
Suafalongo. Okay, so that went better. We got a special Tigers game breakers for Norpole, and we also got a Shaylee Bent, current Tiger, even though she's a Titan on the card. Okay, my second pack: Jason Saab, Regan Campbell-Gillard, Anessa Biddle, Olivia Higgins. Here's the next special: game breakers Luciano Leilua, a gold Isaiah Katoa. A Tigers checklist. We take that. It's got the logo. Phoenix Crossland and Ethan Sanders. Your pack was better, but
You want to do another? No, I'm kidding.
nah, we'll leave it there.
The grudge match of the year. Every year. God, I look forward to this. And God, I hate this. Because I get so nervous the morning of every Easter Monday.
Yep.
This started as a random fixture that they added in. And God, it's grown into one of the best games of the year. It really has. look, I know I talk a lot of shit about Para, and I will talk a lot of shit about Para this week. One thing I will say, one nice thing, is that their fans are super fucking passionate.
Yeah.
Like our fans, and that's what makes this day so special. Does that mean I respect their fans? No.
Absolutely not.
Does it mean I like their team? Fuck no.
Absolutely not.
Does it mean I wouldn't want to see them kicked out of the comp? No.
Absolutely not.
I would celebrate that day.
Wouldn't we all?
No, look, it's a rivalry like this. It's great for the game. It's going to be a big crowd. It's always a big crowd. We've seen some of the worst times in this fixture. We've seen some of the best times in this fixture. Some absolute elation, some absolute heartbreak. Last year, this game was dogged by the Lockie Galvin saga. The drama had just happened. He was sensationally dropped by Benji in a way to protect him, I guess. Mm-hmm. And he, that drama sort of engulfed the club, and we didn't perform on the day. And
we also lost 6 in a row after that, I'm pretty sure.
And yeah, that was the start of six losses in. Oh,
maybe it was second or third game.
No.
It was definitely like...
Nah, because then that happened later. That was when he actually left.
Right.
I think.
Yes, actually. Did it start with the 64-0? No, it started with the Rabbitohs game. No, I don't remember.
No, I think it did start with the 64-0 because the Magic round was just before that.
Right.
And we just scraped through.
And then we lost 64-0 and then 5 more weeks.
I think that's right, yeah. Yes.
I don't remember.
No, it's 100% right okay. Because the Melbourne game was also on Mother's Day, mm-hmm. and Magic Round was actually early last year, mm-hmm. and it was the first weekend of May. Yeah. And then the second weekend. So, because I know we're versing Melbourne the same weekend again, but Magic Round's then the week after.
Yes.
Whereas it was the week before.
Anyway,
but yes, anyway, little tidbit for you. Nerding out. But it's going to be a big game. Now, we're obviously in a very different position 12 months later than we were in then. We've got a team of absolute legends that want to play for the jersey and live and breathe the West Tigers. And I think that makes a huge difference. I think we're flying right now. Yes, we'll be without Jerome again, but did it stop us against the Warriors? No, it did not. Do I think we're a better team than Parramatta? Yes, of course I do. Do I think Parramatta will rise to the occasion? 100%. Because they always do. They always do. Mitch Moses, somehow. Mate, that motherfucker, I've said it before, he could have a broken leg. Literally, the leg could be shattered with no bone left. It looks like jelly. And that motherfucker would get up for Easter Monday. He would learn to walk again for Easter Monday. Yep. Like, it's just something about this game. It brings out the best. And I think we've seen some absolute classics in this game. Yeah, there's been some drubbings at the hands of Parramatta as well. And I think we've smashed them a few times too. A couple times. But there's been many times it's gone down right to the wire. And I see this one playing out like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I am nervous because we are on that win-loss win, so we need to snap that, and then hopefully go for 3 in a row against Knights. But we have to win this game. We have to turn up. The team list dropped earlier today, so on the day of filming, Tuesday. I'm going to read out the team lists, and hopefully my phone doesn't die. Our fullback Dream Buller, we on the wings, Tino Tavana and Luke Lalili. Tino keeps his spot. In the centres, Taruva and Makasini. Halves, Jock Madden and Adam Dewey. In the front row, Terrell May and Fanua Polo with Api Korosawa at 9. Samuel Fanu, Kaipes Paul and Alex Twell in our back row. Our bench, Latu Fanu, Sione Fanu, Royce Hunt, Alex Seafarth, Bunty Afoa and Gerald Skelton. Our 3-man reserves are Tristan Hope, Tony Suka and Patrick Herbert. Para's side, they have Joash Papali'i at fullback, replacing Isaiah Iongi. Bailey Simonson, Brian Kelly, Sean Russell, Josh Addo-Carr, Jonah Pezzett, Mitchell Moses, Jack Williams, Riley Smith, Junior Paulo, Kelma, Tuolangi, Kidioni, Katoga, Dylan Walker, Talon De Silva, Sam Tuiveti, Charlie Goima, Luca Moretti, Jack DeBellin, T. Hurinui Twiddle, I think that's right. I don't know. And their 3-man reserves are Ronald Volkman, Teen Cum Brown, and Araz.
What Brown?
It's spelled C-U-M.
Jesus Christ.
Teancum Brown. And then Araz Nanva. I don't even know half these players. I can't
It
lie.
sounds like made up names on like the game when you get like the like the random like the fakies.
Yeah.
When like you've progressed too far in career mode and they're just like all fake bullshit
Yeah,
names.
they're all like 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
That they made up. Their biggest change is Josh Papali'i coming in for Isaiah Iongi. Not it helps that Iongi's not there, but
It does a little bit,
Josh
but
is still
something about it's just this game, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just this game. And it's Para's home ground. Look, I like it more when it's a Para home game than when it's a Tigers home game there. Last year was our home game there, and it doesn't feel right when it's filled with Parramatta supporters.
No.
But get there, Tigers fans. We're fucking third on the ladder. Let's bloody
Turn up.
Let's fill the southern end. Turn up. What else are you doing on fucking Easter Monday? Seriously?
watching from home, so don't.
Yeah, I'm
Get to the
sick of
stadium.
people posting videos, watching from a fucking TV screen. Get to the game.
It's not that hard.
Get to the game. We flew to fucking New Zealand.
You can go to Parramatta.
Yeah, it's not that far. Don't be a Penrith supporter. Oh,
Yeah.
too far. Don't be a Penrith supporter.
Those fake fans that don't want to turn up for their team, even
Yeah.
though they're like, Penrith should have the most fans at every game because
But
of how
obviously,
good
if for whatever reason you can't make it,
Yeah, fair enough.
fair enough.
If you need to spend time with your family,
yeah,
not
if
at
you
the
want to watch
Para
on
game.
TV and that's what you're choosing to do, as long as you're supporting the Tigers, we fucking love you.
Yep.
So.
But
please
if you can get to the game, get to the game. But yeah, so why don't we talk about our favorite? Do you have a favorite moment from Easter Monday? There's a clear standout.
I think we have the same favourite moment. I think we do, because we've talked about it off air before.
Yes.
And I think it was it 2022?
Yes.
And
It's still maybe my favorite game. Like, it's up there. It's top 3.
name the man of the moment.
Jackson Hastings.
Thank you. And what a moment that was. Now, let me tell you. Let's go back.
Okay.
We started the year fucking horribly. Yeah, one of the worst starts of the year ever. We were the laughing stock of the NRL. Started the year 0-5.
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't won.
In 274 days. We lost the last 3 games of the year before, and then we lost the first 5 going into this game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so on a personal note, I was at my family's Easter Sunday lunch with, I think I had a Western Suburbs Magpies jersey on. No sleep. Went out the night before. And then I realised, my local pub that I was at the night before was hosting a Easter Sunday event.
Mm.
So I then got my my family to then drop me at the pub after our lunch, to which I then went to and was walking around and copping so much abuse from all Parramatta supporters, because in my area it's like you're either really like there's a lot of Penrith supporters obviously, but there was lots of Para supporters too. We're close to the Hills district, that's Parramatta district, whatever. And so lots of Para supporters coming up to me telling me how much were they going to smash us by, right? And that, oh my God, fucking, you're paying like $10 to beat us, blah, 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 blah. You're never going to win a game all year. And I just quietly, I said, we'll see. We will see tomorrow. We'll see. And for some reason, I had this fucking feeling the day of that we're winning this fucking game. Like, we are winning this game. And, yeah, I mean, what a way to win. Oh, it's still, like, I was so happy. When we won, I went with my mate, shout out Brody. Everyone follow Sydney City Vintage. It's tricky shit. I know you're Tigers fans, but, give him a follow anyway. But he came to the game with me, and, I'm a much bigger fella than he is. He lifted me at the end. 100 and fucking, I don't know how much I weighed at the time, probably 110 kilos. He lifted me up. I was like crying because he hadn't won in so long. I forgot what it felt like. And, it was, I know it's just one game, but fuck, it felt good. Like, that was such an iconic game. And just such a moment. Such a moment.
I am still spewing that I didn't go. It's one of my favorite wins we've ever had. I loved it more than the Bathurst Penrith game, to be honest. Like, it was just something we just turned up. Like, the shot of Dane Laurie smashing Gutho was beautiful. He just comes in chasing a high kick chase. The kick lands just perfectly outside the try line, and then Dane Laurie just absolutely smashes Gutho, and it was just. It had so much oomph. We just turned up. We played well. Like, it wasn't like a scruffy win. Like, we played well, even though it did go to 22-all. I think it was. I don't think it went to Golden Point. I think it was right.
No,
it was
right at the end. Yeah.
And it was like 40 meters out. It was
so sweet. I was down the end. Like, I was behind the post down the end where he kicked it as well. Fucking brilliant.
And like I remember my mum that afternoon asking me, "Are you going to the game?" And I was like, "No," because this was before I started to like go to games all the time. And I just told her I wasn't going to the game. And then I watched it on KO. I was watching BKR's commentary live alongside it. And like, he went ballistic, the chat went ballistic, I went ballistic, I'm screaming, I'm like picking up my dog. I picked up my dog as I'm like, because I was holding a clothes basket. I remember the moment I was holding a clothes basket.
Mind you, this is the year Parramatta made it to the grand final.
That's actually, I only just put
Yeah.
this stuff together,
Yeah, so that was a fucking very good win.
Yeah, it was a parasite.
And what an upset.
Yeah. Because at the time, I don't think anyone thought they were making the grand final, but then they ended up absolutely killing it throughout the whole year. But yeah, I had a laundry basket. I think I was bringing it inside because mum and dad were about to come home, and I was about to get in trouble or something. So I was like trying to focus on the game, and then he lines up that field goal, and just like the elation from the entire Tigers squad chasing him for 20 meters, tackling him to the ground. The scenes that happened when he kicked that field goal. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite game besides maybe the Cowboys Leichhardt 66-18. I think this is my second favorite regular season game ever.
Yeah. Well, there was also the Easter Monday Clash 2024.
Yeah, with Aiden Caesar's field goal.
Oh yeah, that's what you just said. Hey, yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, I meant in terms of my favorite games of all time, it's probably 66-18 Cowboys at Leichhardt.
Yeah.
And then it's probably this, the 23-22.
Not New Zealand?
What?
Just gone?
It's up there. The Bulldogs Galvin game is up there.
That was one of the most special ones.
And then the Panthers Bathurst game, which I also didn't go to.
The Bulldogs one felt so fucking good.
Yeah.
But
I'd say they're my top 5.
New Zealand, I don't think I've been as happy as there's been moments, yeah. I've been really happy. Like, New Zealand the other day, I was so fucking happy.
Yeah.
It automatically went into my top 5.
Yeah, I think those are my top 5. I think it's Penrith, Cowboys 66-18, that Jackson Hastings field goal, the Galvin win, I think I'd put 3rd. Then I'd put the Penrith Bathurst game 4th, and then the Warriors game 5th. I think that's my top 5.
What, the grand final?
I was 2. And like, I don't really remember any finals wins. I just remember the finals losses, to be honest.
Yeah, they're the ones that hurt.
Yeah. I don't remember playing the Raiders. I think we played the Raiders, right? In a final? In like 2010 or 11? Or we played Dragons at one point and won. I don't remember it. Unless that was
week 1 of the finals.
Unless that's the game that Benji did the accidental knock on.
That was week 2. No.
See, I don't remember them. I just remember heartbreak against the Roosters, heartbreak against the Warriors, and that's...
Yeah, sorry, that was week 1 of the finals 2011. We beat the Dragons.
Right.
Yes.
Wait, but 2011, isn't that when Darren Lockyer played the Dragons? Was that week 2? Because I remember going to that game. It was Darren Lockyer's last game.
Yeah, that was the night
2?
after we lost to the Warriors.
Right. Okay. Because I went to both. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't remember any finals wins. I just remember the losses.
And then the next week, Warriors beat Melbourne.
Yeah, I remember that. I was watching that at my grandma's, and then I went to the 2011 grand final. That's the first grand final.
So if we won that game, we would have been versing Melbourne.
Yeah.
Down in Melbourne.
Yeah, and we would have won, and then we would have beat Manly.
Yeah. What could have been? Anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna win the comp this year, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah. So that's why I don't have any big. I don't remember many big regular season wins from before 2022. Like, are there any that stand out? That are like, holy crap! How do we win that? This is one of the best wins ever. Of like.
To be honest, I have done far too many naughty things that my brain.
Yeah. So I just
my brain's
my
capacity
memory
to
my
hold
memory
memories,
is 2022 onwards.
My brain's capacity to hold memories is fickle at best.
I remember beating Eels 52 something at Campbelltown. Marika Korobidi scored 4 tries.
I do remember that.
I remember that game. My dad. That was my dad's first time trying to like teach me what gambling meant and what a line meant.
Was that his debut that he scored that many?
I don't think so. It might have been early in his career.
Yeah,
but
I do remember that.
I remember I was watching with my dad and he was like trying to tell me that Eels would come back, and he was like trying to say, and I was like, no, the Tigers are winning because we're up by like 20, I think. And he's like, give me a line, and I'm like, what? I was 9, by the way, and he's like trying to give me like 16 and a half start. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I thought you were saying something else.
No,
Give me a line.
You're like smiling and nodding, and I'm like, no.
I was like, that's crazy.
No, my dad's like trying to give me a 16 and a half start to like have a little bet with his son who's 9, of like that the Eels would come back. We ended up beating him by 30, but like I didn't know what a start meant. He's like 16 and a half start. I'm like, huh? But yeah, I remember that game. That game was great. That's one of my earlier memories. Pat Richards in like 2014-15, that kick where he was like getting dragged over the sideline and then kicks it up and Teddy scores. That was an Easter Monday.
Yeah, there's been some really good memory. It's gone on a long time now. When was the first one? 2013? 2014? Something like that.
Clue.
I think it is something like that.
Maybe it was that game. Maybe it was.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So guys, get there.
Yes.
Let's make it loud. Let's show them that we are here as a different side this year. We are here as a side that deserves its spot at the top of the ladder. And let's keep pushing on, and let's, like you said, break that win-loss, sort of situation we're in. And let's start stringing some wins together and really forging a strong foundation to kick off this season.
Do you know what time it is? Time for the Roarcast.
Let's go. Well, Roarcast for this week. Big game, huge game. One of the biggest games on the West Tigers calendar each year. Mm-hmm. Look, I think it's going to be a close one, but I think we do have the fortitude to play the full 80. I think we're fitter than them, and I think we'll tire them out. Just through our forward pack will just be on another level. So I think it'll be tight, but I think we run away with it in the end. And I'm going to predict about I'm going to go 34-20 win. So Tigers 13 plus, but I think we'll get a couple late tries, so it'll be pretty tight till the end, which will keep everyone on the edge of their seats. And for my MVP for the week, my man of the match, I think it might be. I reckon it's going to be Alex Twal.
Okay.
I think it'll be Alex Twal.
Continues his form.
I think he continues his form, and I think he might even go over because he's come so close. So I think he might go over for an Easter Monday miracle. Well, that's my prediction too.
Bold prediction,
so,
12 scores. Okay. My score prediction, I'm going to say it'll be close. We'll be winning by 2, 24-22, and then we'll score a try near the end to make it 30-22. My man of the match, I'm going to go Terrell May. I think he's going to bring up his workload again and just dominate them. And for my bold prediction, I think Taruva's going to score a double because I think he always turns up at Commbank. Whenever we play there, he just has that. There's always like the images after the game. It's just him.
I know it's going to be a moment like that again.
Yep.
Like my phone case, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Can they see it?
Yeah. It's probably glary. I don't know. Just
Anyway,
it's
the iconic moment.
The claws up, and just like he's always there scoring a try, passionate. That ends up the game day photo when we win. It's always Taruva, so I'm expecting a Taruva.
Because he's that guy, the whole team gets like amongst him. So
I'm expecting a Taruva double. That's my bold prediction.
I like it. Claws out. Let's go. Thanks so much for tuning in again, guys. We love yous. I know it's a big episode this week. We're still riding the high from New Zealand. But huge game coming up this weekend. I hope everyone has a fantastic Easter. Spend time with your loved ones. A little update on the Heart of the Jungle tees. First of all, thank you so much to everyone who bought one. I was actually blown away by how many orders were put through. It was unreal to see the support. That has been put through now with my manufacturer. They're currently getting made. So I'll keep you guys updated with shipping times and that. But I have been guaranteed from the manufacturer that they will arrive prior to the next Leichhardt game, which is the 23rd of April. So fingers crossed that all goes to plan. Also, to anyone who bought a shirt and a hat, I'm just going to hold the hats for you and give them to you both at the same time because, more economic. Better for the environment. But if you want your hat sent out immediately, then please reach out to us and we'll get it out to you. The code for this weekend's game, Easter Monday game, is Easter 2026. We talked about it earlier. Save a few bucks. Let's fill that southern end. Let's get the crowd looking very
orange,
and black,
but
and
orange.
white.
But orange.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for this episode. It was a very long one, but I think it was good. We smashed it. Follow us on our socials. The NRL Fanatic, Speak Free with Matty G, Speak Free Podcast, and then Heart of the Jungle Pod. Insta, TikTok, YouTube, they're the main ones. Spotify and Apple if you listen to the potty there, or for Speak Free Podcast. That's pretty much it.
Claws out, baby. See you Easter Monday.